Good evening viewers, this is your anchor Kekrizanyo Solo and you are now watching Hornbill TV's Prime Time. Firstly, the Ministry of External Affairs has said that Prime Minister Narendra Modi's upcoming visits to Australia and New Zealand will focus on strengthening bilateral cooperation across key strategic sectors. Briefing the media, MEA Secretary East Rudendra Tandon said that the Prime Minister will participate in the 3rd India-Australia Annual Summit in Melbourne, where discussions will cover critical minerals, cyber security, supply chain, resilience, emerging technologies and other areas of mutual interest.
Melbourne, the Prime Minister will participate in the 3rd India-Australia Annual Summit process. Just for your background information, this is the apex level institutional mechanism that was put in place under the Comprehensive Strategic Partnership Agreement of 2020. This apex level mechanism is fed by ministerial dialogue mechanisms, several of them, but in particular defense ministers mechanism, the foreign ministers mechanism and the trade ministers mechanism. But the conversations, I guess, will also cover emerging areas of our bilateral relations, in particular the critical minerals, the cyber security domain, supply chain resilience, emerging technologies and so on. After Australia, the Prime Minister will be in New Zealand, where he will hold discussions with Prime Minister Luxon. You will recall that Prime Minister Luxon visited India in 2025. He was the keynote, he was the guest of honor and keynote speaker at the Raisina Dialogue 2025. And from that time, there has been a kind of inflection in our relationship, which has been gradually developed at a fairly rapid pace. This culminated in the signing of an India-New Zealand FTA in a fairly short period of time. The visit to New Zealand is also significant from a historical perspective. It will be the first visit by the Indian Prime Minister in 40 years. A lot of work has already taken place in developing the relationship since Prime Minister Luxon's visit, but we hope to continue that work and impart greater content to this bilateral relationship, which has to be brought in alignment with the great importance we give the Pacific Ocean region and the major countries in that region.
Highlighting the perilous state of Pakistan's transport infrastructure, at least 40 people were killed and 8 others sustained severe injuries on Friday when an overloaded passenger bus skidded off the hazardous Sherani-Zob highway and plunged into a deep ravine in the Dhanasar area. The ill-fated vehicle was travelling from Quetta to Islamabad when it traversed the notorious border corridor between Balochistan and Khyber Pakhtunkhwa, exposing a glaring absence of highway safety barriers and structural safeguards on Pakistan's high-risk mountainous routes. According to the Medical Emergency Response Center, disaster response teams managed to pull out 40 bodies from the mangled wreckage, while the surviving passengers were rushed to the trauma facility in Zob. Underscoring the sheer magnitude of the tragedy, a large-scale emergency mobilization saw the deployment of 6 ambulances, 12 emergency medical technicians and 10 light transport vehicles to the remote crash site, while a joint operation was launched by Rescue 1122, the Frontier Corps, police and district officials. The state of the local infrastructure and the difficult mountainous terrain severely complicated the recovery efforts. That was on the Balochistan's passenger truck tragedy. Heading on to the next news. Police have arrested a woman in connection with the alleged torture of an infant at a daycare center in Bengaluru's Brookfield area. According to the Bengaluru Commissioner, the woman named as second accused in the FIR registered in the case. She was identified during verification of video footage that surfaced in connection with the alleged abuse of the child and was subsequently taken into custody. The Commissioner said the accused will be produced before a court and her custody will be sought for further interrogation as the investigation continues. Reacting to the incident, Karnataka Home Minister Priyank Kharge termed the alleged assault absolutely unacceptable and said such incidents would not be tolerated. He said there is a standard operating procedure that clearly lays down how daycare centers should be run and asked the management to submit a written explanation. The case pertains to the alleged abuse of an infant at a daycare facility, which came to light after video evidence of the incident surfaced online. The investigation is still underway as per the latest update. We'll now take a short break. Stay tuned.
यशस्वी प्रधानमंत्री श्री नरेंद्र मोदी जी के मार्गदर्शन एवं माननीय मुख्यमंत्री श्री योगी आदित्यनाथ जी के संकल्पों से आज उत्तर प्रदेश जैव विविधता, जल एवं पर्यावरण को संरक्षण देने वालों में अग्रणी है। प्रदेश सरकार के संकल्प का सुखद प्रतिफल है कि विगत 9 वर्षों में राज्य में रिकॉर्ड 242 करोड़ से अधिक पौधारोपण किया जा चुका है। हरित आवरण में लगभग 3.5 लाख एकड़ की वृद्धि हुई है। इसी का सुफल है कि आज प्रदेश का लगभग 10% भूभाग वनों एवं वृक्षों से आच्छादित है। प्राकृतिक सौंदर्य से परिपूर्ण रामसर साइट प्रदेश की ग्रीन रेवोल्यूशन की गाथा बयान कर रहा है। प्रत्येक जनपद में अमृत वन पर्यावरण को संजीवनी प्रदान कर रहे हैं। यशस्वी प्रधानमंत्री जी की प्रेरणा से शुरू हुआ एक पेड़ मां के नाम का अभियान अब जन आंदोलन का रूप ले चुका है।
Welcome back, viewers. Lok Sabha Speaker Om Birla on Friday urged newly elected members of the West Bengal Legislative Assembly to uphold democratic traditions, embrace innovation and work towards fulfilling the aspiration of the people, while stressing that a developed West Bengal is essential for achieving the vision of Viksit Bharat by 2047. Addressing the inaugural session of a 2-day orientation program for newly elected MLAs, here Birla said every legislator represents not only his or her constituency but also the collective aspiration of the people of the entire state. He called on members to rise above political differences and work in a spirit of constructive dialogue to strengthen democratic institutions. Highlighting West Bengal's historical legacy, the Lok Sabha Speaker said the state has made significant contributions to India's social reform movements, freedom struggle, spirituality, culture and intellectual renaissance.
इसी तरीके से राजस्थान का व्यक्ति भी जब राज्य के अलग अलग राज्यों में मुझे मिलता है, कई नॉर्थ ईस्ट के छोटे गांव में भी मिलता है, वहां भी अपनी सेवा से, समर्पण से, वसुदेव कुटुंबकम की संस्कृति और सबको साथ लेने के इस विचार से वहां के समाज के अंदर कभी भी आपदा हो, संकट हो, चुनौती हो और आध्यात्मिक धर्म संस्कृति से बहुत जुड़ा होने के कारण हमेशा सत्य नैतिकता से व्यापार करना, सत्य नैतिकता की कार्य संस्कृति डेवलप करना, और इसी कारण आपने देखा होगा कि भारत के कई राज्यों के अंदर इतने लंबे समय तक व्यापार करने के बाद भी उन्होंने उस समाज को जोड़ने का काम किया। आज मेरा पश्चिम बंगाल विधानसभा के अंदर नवनिर्वाचित विधायक के प्रशिक्षण शिविर में आने का सौभाग्य मिला। बंगाल की धरती ने एक विचार दिया, एक संस्कृति दी, आध्यात्मिक चेतना दी, और बंगाल की धरती से जन्मे कई महापुरुषों ने दुनिया के अंदर भी भारतीय संस्कृति का संदेश बना दिया, भारतीय आध्यात्मिक चेतना का संदेश दिया, और ये धरती शिक्षा, संस्कार, आध्यात्मिक नैतिकता, संस्कृति की धरती रही है। और यहां के विचार ने हमेशा राष्ट्रवाद रहा है। देश के अंदर जब क्रांति हो रही हो तो क्रांति के उस बिगल को बजाने के वंदे मातरम से लेकर रविंद्रनाथ टैगोर तक के।
The death toll in the Thailand Buddhist procession tragedy has risen to 10 after an 11-year-old boy allegedly drove a pickup truck into a group of monks and lay followers in Mukdahan province. According to officials, the crash occurred on July 2, while 35 monks and 5 lay followers were walking along a roadside as part of a pilgrimage. Police said the boy had taken his parents' pickup truck without permission before it plowed into the procession. 5 monks were killed at the scene, while 5 others later succumbed to their injuries in hospital. 10 people remained hospitalized, including 2 critical condition and 8 others receiving treatment. Police said the child has been referred to welfare authorities for assessment and is accompanied by his mother. Under Thai law, children below the age of 12 cannot be held criminally liable. Authorities are continuing their investigation and recording statements from surviving monks. Buddhist monks hold a deeply respected place in Thai society, where they are entrusted with preserving and passing on the teachings of the Buddha. Heading on to the next news, Union Minister Kiren Rijiju on Friday said the orientation program on legislative businesses organized in Kolkata would help newly elected MLAs better understand parliamentary practices and strengthen legislative functioning in West Bengal. Speaking to reporters after arriving in Kolkata to attend the orientation program on parliamentary practice and procedure, Rijiju said the program was particularly important for newly elected MLAs. The Union Minister also spoke about efforts to digitize legislative functioning and said the centre was supporting the West Bengal Legislative Assembly under the One Nation One Application initiative. The Union Minister is scheduled to attend the inaugural session of the orientation program on parliamentary practice and procedure at the Biswa Bangla Convention Centre in New Town, Kolkata.
बहुत बड़ा प्रोग्राम ऑर्गेनाइज किया है और ज्यादातर वेस्ट बंगाल में इस बार नए एमएलए चुन के आए उनके लिए ओरिएंटेशन प्रोग्राम बहुत जरूरी होते हैं। स्पीकर साहब, मैं और कई गेस्ट को बुलाया है। मैं चाहता हूँ कि इतना पुराना असेंबली, बंगाल का जो असेंबली है इतिहास भी बहुत पुराना है। ये जब लेजिस्लेटिव काउंसिल थे अंग्रेजों के जमाने में, तब कलकत्ता का असेंबली का एक अपना पहचान था और हम चाहते हैं कि यहाँ वेस्ट बंगाल के असेंबली में बहुत अच्छा डिबेट डिस्कशन हो, अच्छा कानून बने। यहाँ पश्चिम बंगाल का भविष्य का निर्माण इस वेस्ट बंगाल लेजिस्लेटिव असेंबली में हो और यहाँ डिबेट डिस्कशन लोगों का भला के लिए, इसलिए हम भी आए हैं। और मैंने मुख्यमंत्री और स्पीकर साहब को वादा किया था कि मैं जरूर आऊंगा, इसलिए मैं यहाँ आया है। और सारे जो नए विधायक चुन के आए हैं विशेष रूप से उनके लिए बड़ा लाभ होगा। और मेरे तरफ से पार्लियामेंट्री अफेयर्स मंत्रालय की ओर से हमने फंड भी दिए हैं और नेशनल ई विधान वन नेशन वन एप्लीकेशन वेस्ट बंगाल असेंबली को 100% डिजिटलाइज करने के लिए और मेंबर्स को एक क्लिक पे सारा इंफॉर्मेशन प्राप्त करने के सारे चीज का हम सपोर्ट कर रहे हैं। फाइनेंशियली 100% हम ग्रांट्स दे रहे हैं, मेरे मिनिस्ट्री से हम पैसे दे रहे हैं। इसमें सारा जो एमएलए है उसको इंफॉर्मेशन के लिए कोई भटकना ना पड़े। पहले तो ऐसे होता ना, एमएलए जो है कागज ढूंढने के लिए समय लगता है। अभी अपने टेबल में, अपना लैपटॉप, अपना मोबाइल फोन में एक क्लिक में सारा इंफॉर्मेशन, चाहे वो क्वेश्चंस हो, चाहे वो लेजिस्लेटिव बिजनेस हो, बिल्स हो, इंफॉर्मेशन, सारा चीज एक क्लिक पे मिलना चाहिए। 100% डिजिटल एंड हाईटेक होगा वेस्ट बंगाल से। हमने एमओयू भी साइन कराया है। मेरा जो सेक्रेटरी है और वेस्ट बंगाल के जो हमारा स्पीकर साहब है, दोनों का एमओयू, जो मैं खुद था चीफ मिनिस्टर से थे दिल्ली में मेरे ऑफिस में,
नोट्स का स्वीट
वेस्ट बंगाल असेंबली को हम 100% डिजिटलाइज कराएंगे और मैं आश्वासन भी दिया है। आज भी यहाँ खुद आया।
थैंक यू वेरी मच।
It's time for another short break. Stay tuned for more updates.
Meet the tomorrow today. ICFI is the bridge between tomorrow and today. Bridge between aspirations and accomplishment. Bridge between I wish to I can. I will remove the gap. Welcome to the I. I am ICFI. Belief called I. I can fly above imagination.
Delhi police has busted a major racket allegedly involved in manipulating expiry dates and repackaging expired international branded food products for sale in domestic and international markets, recovering goods worth more than ₹20 lakh. According to Delhi police, the operation was carried out by a team from police station Okhla industrial area under the supervision of ACP Anil Sharma. The raid was conducted jointly with the Sub-Divisional Magistrate, Badarpur, Food Safety and Standards Authority of India, FSSAI, and NGO Mission Mukti at the premises of Messrs West and Corporation Private Limited in Okla Phase 2.
शॉट बना के आइएगा
दूसरा फोन है ना
ये आप कर ये अमेज़न के पार्सल का पैकेजिंग है। ये एक प्रोडक्ट है। अब ये प्रोडक्ट जो है इस पे मार्केटेड बाय मैन्युफैक्चर्ड बाय दोनों कंपनियों के नाम लिखे, वन इज फ्रॉम जयपुर एंड वन इज दिस प्रीमाइसेस। अब इस प्रीमाइसेस में इसकी कोई टेस्टिंग नहीं होती है, फिर किया जाता है, पैक किया जाता है। लेट मी शो यू किस स्क्वायर फीट की जगह है। ये वेस्टर्न एग्रो प्रोडक्ट्स की पूरी फैक्ट्री की जगह है। इस जगह से केवल ये माल उठा के इस लेवल में डाल के बेच दिया जाता है। और जयपुर की मैन्युफैक्चरिंग कंपनी की जो है इस पे ये इन सब पे आप देख सकते हैं जयपुर की कंपनी मैगी।
ये प्रिंटर भी है सर, जिसे डेट चेंज कर सकते
मैं डेट चेंज कर
इसे डेट एक्सचेंज कर देते प्रिंट करके।
ये अनहेयर कर दी है।
Police say the inspection was initially launched following specific intelligence regarding the alleged employment of child labour at the premises. However, while no minors were found during the search, officials uncovered an organised operation allegedly involved in altering the manufacturing and expiry dates of food products. According to Delhi Police, the accused procured near expiry and expired food products of international brands at heavily discounted prices. Using chemical tinners, they allegedly erased the original manufacturing and expiry dates before printing counterfeit dates with specialized printing machines installed at the premises. Officials said the accused, who altered nutritional information labels, affixed fake batch numbers, barcodes and maximum retail price, the stickers, and repackaged the products to make them appear genuine before supplying them to markets and e-commerce platforms across India and overseas. Delhi Police say the recovered stock included popular consumer products such as Thumbs Up, Fanta, Bournvita, Horlicks, ghee, Maggi noodles, 2-liter soft drink bottles, beverage cans and paper boat juices. Police identified the company owner as Darshan Singh Sachdeva. Besides him, 6 others have also been arrested in connection with the case. The arrested accused have been identified as manager Nitesh Bharadwaj, accountant Narinder Kumar, operator Kapil, warehouse keeper Lucky Oja, and supervisor Prem Yadav and Pavan Kumar Yadav.
We have received a complaint from a credible organization, Akhil Bharati Grak Panchayat, and another organization, allegation of child labor and some food adulteration activities being carried out at this premises of West and Agro Products Private Limited. So we have requested to the local authority and local administration to get it inquired. Later on, I personally visited this premises, and what I found is very strange. And we have seen here that the persons who are engaged here are erasing the expiry date and the labels of the companies, of the products, which have been pasted by the manufacturers, and they are relabeling the product. They are changing the expiry date, they are changing the MRPs, and the products like Bournvita and Maggi, which are mostly consumed by the children, are being adulterated here. So this is serious, this is heinous kind of crime. We cannot tolerate such kind of crime with the Indian citizens. We have requested Delhi Police to take stringent action against these perpetrators. Now we are waiting for the authorities for the officers of FSSAI. As they will come, they will.
That's the end of this bulletin. For more news updates, keep watching Hornbill TV.